Welcome into Book of Magic, friends. I'm Amy Fig, your witchy boho bestie, and I'm here to help you quiet your mind, illustrate your experience, and build your art skills, all through the magical power of art journaling. And as you can see, today we're going to be doing some practical magic. This is the new digital kit that I have in my Etsy shop, and I just want to show it to you really quickly. I just printed it out. I have a laser jet printer. It's from Costco. Let me see. It's an HP. I love it. These images are dark and warm, and I really love them. It's a kit that has these full page images, and then several little ones. You can find this in my Etsy shop called Book of Magick. I'll leave the link. And I'm going to show you 3 different ways to use this. There's many more ways than that, which I'll probably do another video on. But we're going to have fun with this. And really quickly, just while you're here, I want to show you the new journals that I have in the shop as well. This is the Summer Witch journal. Sunrise Colors paper. I've just started working in this one. I also have the Rainbow Hippie, and you can get all the details about these on my Etsy shop. I'll leave the link for you. And this is the Flower Magic journal with the painted papers. I've done a lot of work in this one, and you can see the reels on how I make most of these pages on my Instagram. Follow me there for daily content. And also, there's a chance I might use this here in the video. This is the Painter's Journal. It's made by recycling an old book cover. It's a hardcover, and then I adhere these vintage looking covers to the front and back. I cover the spine with some mulberry paper, and it's got a really cool old world feel. I use Bristol board or Bristol paper in these. They have 44 pages, and they are excellent for acrylic paint, acrylic ink, gouache, any kind of mixed media really. So there's that. All right, let's get started. Okay, so first up here, we are going to use this image of Nicole Kidman, aka Jillian, and we're going to create a frame around her with this green page here. I'm using a thin layer of Fabri-Tac glue here. I love this glue for this project because we're also going to bring some fabric in here in a few minutes. So this is a good one to have. And cut this off here. So I already have the frame started for me on 2 edges, and I'm just going to continue it, try to match the other side as much as possible. It's really pretty. And then I'm going to use journal here. Let's see what color I want it to be on. I think that'll look good. It kind of goes well with this side. Okay, so to give this a little pop of color, I have some scrap fabric. I'm just going to cut a piece off. And I want to create like a little tab that sticks out maybe to that you'll be able to see when I shut the journal as well. Do I want to take off this? I really like the frayed edge. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna put some glue here. I want it to hang over the edge a little bit. And then I feel like it needs another layer. I've been saving scrap fabrics for I don't know how long and never using them. And I thought, oh boy, I really need to get these out. They're gonna go perfect. I'm staying warm in the tone of my colors. So even though I'm using blue and green, they have a warmness to them. Yeah, that's so pretty. And then just putting another little layer of glue here. And push this down here. So if you're working in a bigger journal, I would say glue your fabric to the back of this square, the collage square, and then you can place it anywhere on your page. You can place it towards the edge of your page, or you can follow the steps that I showed, even if you have a bigger journal. Either way, it will work. And now, I love that there's a space here. I'm going to look for some words from a magazine, cut them out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I found something so cool. It was in the Where Women Create magazine. Again, can't say enough about how much I love that magazine. Something so perfect. It says, "Let's get figgy." And as you know, my last name is Figueroa, and that's one of my nicknames. It's either Fig or Figgy. So I like to add my letters sometimes in a wonky way, how they kind of shift back and forth with their angle. And then sometimes I like to keep them very straight, so it's just a preference at the time. So I love this. Those are not standing out enough to me, those words. So I'm going to outline them a little bit so we can give them some contrast. Let's see. I'm going to try a charcoal pencil. This is the General's charcoal pencil. And I like it because if you touch it with water, it blurs a little bit. Smudges. And it just gives like just enough contrast. It's not overpowering. I love it. I think it looks fabulous. Oh, one more thing. Okay, so I bought, well, actually Jason bought me this glitter from Walmart. Oh my god, there's a crack in it. From Walmart the other day, and I just think it's so pretty. So I want to use some of this on my page. Now, if you know me, you might know that I've been resisting working with glitter for a good number of years, mostly because I worked with kids for a while in art classes, and their use of glitter was a little much for me at times because, you know, it gets all over the place and the cleanup, and then like it's there for, I don't know, months after. But anyways, I have since accepted the fact that it's okay to have glitter everywhere for a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. And it's so pretty. So yeah, I'm okay. Anyways, what I was saying is that I'm going to do my best to not get it everywhere. But, you know, it's just, it's free. It's a free spirit. So here we go. Oh my god, it looks like magic. And I can't get this off. I'll have to work on this later. So there is this page. Oh, I just love it. So pretty. I'm going to set this aside so it can dry. So next up, we're going to be working in the Book of Magick Painter's Journal. As I said before, I'm leaving you the link to my Etsy shop so you can check out all my products. So on a page that, or on a 2-page spread where there's space, how about we add a collage cluster to the top here? We're going to use fabric, and then we'll do some writing down here. I'm going to use this image because it has some purple in it, and the purple is already happening over here, so I think it will look good. Okay, so I've cut out my image, and I just want to say really quickly that I'm using Staples premium white printer paper, and it's really nice. It's just an up level of the regular printer paper that's out there, and I have to say it prints very well. There is a little bit of a difference. It's not drastic, but I really like how it works, so I just wanted to mention that to you. So I'm going to see which of these laces, or maybe both, I want to put in here. I like that I have this page as inspiration. Oh, this is gonna look so cool. So I think the way I want to do this, I'm gonna hold it in place. Let's try the Uhu stick. I'm new to using this, that's why I don't talk about it very much, but I've seen people use it with fabric, so I'm gonna use it to keep this in place just for now. And again, I'm laying it on here so that I have a border guide for me, and then I'm gonna cut out around it. So I want it to hang over the edge again. I thought that was really cool. Also, like, kind of doubles as a tab, and it looks really boho and witchy when you close up your journal. I just love how that looks. It looks really cool. I also like the way that the black, you can see every bit of the detail on the black lace because it's on a white background. That's making a difference. I don't know if I want to use this or not. These are kind of cool. Maybe I'll use some of this across the bottom. Who out there is also hoarding some lace? I know you're out there. I mean, you never know when you're gonna need it, right? I don't know. I'm not loving it, so I'm just gonna put that to the side. And I'm gonna keep working. Of course, I could have just put this right here. It's all right. We learn from experience, right? Okay. Let's see. The good thing about the Fabri-Tac glue is that you have a little bit of wiggle room before it sets, so you can adjust things to your liking. Okay, oh my gosh, looks so awesome. Okay, so what I like about this is that it's reminding me, I have this image as well. So let me see if this works well. I think it does. I think it's so pretty. Let's see if it would look better like this. Oh yeah. And then maybe I'm gonna add some words here. And then I can do a little bit of journaling here. So let's see. I'm gonna try this. I don't have much experience with this glue stick, but like I've used glue sticks in the past and they don't hold as well as I would like them to, but maybe this one's different if you put a lot. If anyone has used this glue stick, can you tell me about your experience with it in the comments? I would love to hear how it's working for you. Okay, so there we have that. I do have some skull images, which are amazing, but I think that they're, well, actually, I think that one will look good. So cool. Okay, I like that there. I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac just because it's gonna be glued to some fabric there. Come on, guy. I'm due for another bottle of this, as you can see. I like how it's overlapping. I always love the look of collage pages with all these different images and that I see other people do, so I love this. Let me see if I can find a word from here. Okay, so I went and found a word in the magazine, put some glue on the back of it, and I'm adding it here. I really love this. This is awesome. I could also add some glitter. I might do that. There's another idea of how to use the Practical Magic collage kit. Okay, I am back with number 3 of the idea. Okay. All right, number 3 of what to do. Okay, number 3 of ideas on what to do with the Practical Magic collage kit. I thought this would be really cool. We're first gonna make a little collage cluster, again with paper and fabric. I'm gonna use some lace. Glue this down. And as you can see, there's a white space here, and I'm going to fix that very easily. Just going to go and, can you see this? Color this in the space around the teeth. I'm just coloring this in with my black micron pen. Cut around the skull with kind of a wavy, wonky border. It's gonna be really cool. Just stick with me here. Okay. Another piece of lace. This is from one of my daughters. It's a really old little top she had. Don't tell her. I love it. It reminds me of her. It's so cute. Okay. I'm gonna use the glue to hold it in place. The glue stick. I'm laying it, looking at the border. I'm gonna be cutting a border around it as well. So I'm just looking at what's directly around it. I'm gonna go big around, and then I will trim it up as I go. Let's see. So pretty. All right, so I just cut that out. I'm now using felt. Gonna cut out a circle-ish oval shape. Doesn't have to be perfect. Felt is gonna be good for this because it's a little bit sturdy. All right, it looks like a fried egg right now. Oh my God. Okay, wait, it's gonna get really good right now. Hold on. Okay, so what we're gonna do is turn this little collage cluster into an embellishment on our tie closure. So you can make this for any journal you have. I'm using the Flower Magic journal. You need elastic string. You want to tie it in a knot. Check and see how tight you want it. Tie it in a knot. You can double knot it if you want to make it extra strong. So that's very good. Okay, take it off. Now we're going to get our cluster here. Let me make sure this fits okay. Yeah. Okay, so the part where you tie the knot, you are going to use Fabri-Tac glue. I'm going to lay the knot right on top of it there. And then you take your felt and you just press down in the middle while you're adjusting the string. Hold it in place for a few seconds. And then you can make it sturdier by adding more glue around the edges everywhere. The edges of the felt and also the edges of the paper and fabric. Just putting some little dots. because it's lace. There's a lot of little holes in there, so this could get tricky for a minute, but it eventually works out for everyone. And I'll show you what it looks like when I put it on the journal. All right, we have this all dried, and I would say let it sit for at least a good 5 to 7 minutes so that it's sturdy when you start stretching that string around. And look at that. Oh, I love it. You could definitely add more fabric, more paper, but how cool is that? Also, let me show you what it looks like on a bigger journal. Looks good on this one too. I'm holding it, kind of pinching it on both sides while I stretch the string. Oh yeah, so cool. We have this elastic closure, and we have the collage page I made here, and then we also have the glitter page with the collage cluster and fabric tab. How cool is that? And then it sticks out on the side. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this inspired you in some way, and don't forget to check out my Etsy shop for all of this good stuff. If you like this content, please consider subscribing. I will be back for more next Friday. Like this video and share it with somebody that you think might enjoy it. I'm gonna go take a little vacation with my family, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.